Hi everyone, welcome back. Yes, we are doing another travel adventure. This is everything I pack going from Australia all the way to Asia. And we're actually heading to the airport in like 10 minutes. So we gotta make this quick. Before we leave together, I'm gonna tell you guys where exactly we're going. So we're gonna be flying to 6 countries in 42 days. We'll be starting in Perth, Australia, then Singapore, then Japan, then China, then Korea, Hong Kong, and Bali. It's gonna be a crazy adventure. So if you didn't know already, we are currently in Melbourne, Australia, and we are flying to Perth, Australia, which is on the western side. Once we arrive to Perth, I'm going to rent a caravan for 5 days, and we're gonna travel through the coast of Western Australia, down south to Esperance Beach, which I've heard that it's so beautiful. Last year, I did the East Coast from Melbourne all the way to Cairns for 3 weeks. So I can't wait to compare both and see which side of Australia is better. And once we're done with that road trip, we're gonna fly all the way to Singapore. In Singapore, I've only been to the airport. If you didn't know already, Singapore has been rated the best airport in the world. Once we're done with Singapore, we're going to Japan, specifically Tokyo, where I will be meeting with my family. Once we meet in Tokyo, we're going to travel a few places in Japan. We're gonna go Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and Hiroshima. Last year, I traveled to Japan for the first time by myself. I'm excited for my family to see Japan. Once we're done in Japan, we are going to fly to China, specifically Shanghai. Once we land in Shanghai, we're gonna stay a few days there and then take a train to Beijing to see the Great Wall of China, which I'm so excited to see. One of my goals is to go to all the 7 wonders of the world, so this is such a great opportunity. And same as before, I have been to China, but only the airport. Once we're done with Beijing, we are going to fly to Korea, specifically Seoul, where we're gonna stay there for a few days. And that's where I'm gonna say goodbye to my parents. They are going to go back home to Mexico, and I'm gonna do 2 more stops before Melbourne. From Korea, we're gonna fly to Hong Kong for a few days, and then Bali, which I'm so excited for. I love Bali. I also went to Bali last year. I can't wait to be back. I just wanna zen. I just wanna relax. I am so excited. After Bali, we're gonna go back home to Melbourne, to my temporary home. So without further ado, this is everything I packed. So we're gonna start with the big luggage. I am traveling a full month, but I mostly travel backpacking style. I actually did a video like a year ago where I traveled, I believe it was 30 days to Thailand and Japan. I did it in a very minimalistic style, so if you want to see that, you can check it down below or you can check it right here. But I decided not to do it this time because the only thing that really bothered me from backpacking Japan was that I wasn't able to fully dress up and take really cute pictures and everything. I was mostly wearing black and just sports stuff. So this time I did my research and people have said you should definitely try to keep an empty luggage when you're going to Japan because you're gonna do a lot of shopping. With that being said, I do not have an empty luggage because since I will be going to Perth first, it is gonna be really hot. Summer in Australia, I am expecting change from summer to winter clothes. This is my first essential thing that I recommend to anyone that is traveling: a luggage weight. This is super essential for anyone. It can read the kilogram instantly and you don't have to worry about a big amount right before your flight. Before your flight, weigh your luggage and you can take it with you. So anytime you have to take another flight, you have it right here. Flip-flops. Either you're in a public shower, bathroom, anything with a wet floor, I really recommend these. The first thing we see here is my toiletry bags. I love this bag. I've used it before. I love the separation that it has because one side is hair products and then another side is like face creams, toothbrush, deodorant. I highly recommend dry shampoo if you're going to the beach several days. This is gonna be perfect for my caravan trip in Perth. In the middle, I have my jewelry if I'm going out for a lovely dinner. Some roll-on perfume. These are so perfect for traveling lightly. I highly recommend these. So that's my toiletry bag. And then I separated my makeup bag. This is pretty lightly, which is kind of nice because I don't want to carry that much. Just squish it and put it somewhere. I might not be wearing a lot of makeup during my caravan trip, so I will be mainly using this for Japan or China or any like holiday dinners. What I do highly recommend, always have a separate bag for your shower stuff. Waterproof bag. From experience, it always gets wet. I used to have all of it in this one. All my stuff would get wet, like my products. It's nice to have just one specific one. Going to take a quick shower, anything like that, you can just like put everything in here. So this is what I have in my shower bag. And I always carry the glove scrub. I prefer this over a loofah. So next is my clothes. I did go a little bit over what I usually do. I am a great advocate for packing cubes. There are people that don't like it and they prefer to just pack their clothes like that. I love to keep it all organized and perfect. If you've never used them, give it a chance, see if you like them. I always recommend to keep an empty one for your laundry. If you ever have dirty clothes, you can just put them in here and you can deal with them like in a week. With that being said, I also always carry some laundry pods on the way because you never know, maybe there's a hostel or something where you need detergent. I usually take 5 to 10 laundry pods. So I'm taking more just in case my family wants to also wash their clothes. So I also packed, this is for when I'm in Japan. I've been researching. I found out that in Japan, there's different stations like train stations, tourist areas where you can stamp on either a notebook or something. And I found that you can actually buy online a Japan travel book stamp. So of course I had to buy one. I'm so excited. I'm also bringing toilet paper, and this is for my Perth caravan trip. If I'm gonna be in a public restroom where there's no toilet paper, so I just wanna be prepared. And of course, I'm just gonna throw this away once I have my flight to Singapore. I also have, so this is for my caravan trip. Sunblock, insect repellent. These are highly essential. So also something that you should know if this is your first time like traveling. I actually did another video of that about airport hacks. So if you want a specific detailed video about that, you can check it down below. If you have any liquids higher than 100 milliliters, you can't pack it in your carry-on, which is that one. It's the bag that you're gonna carry up to the plane with you. This one, the big one, you have to check it in. Anything higher than 100 milliliters, you have to put it in the big luggage. I also got a little handy dandy first aid kit on the go. I will be in a caravan by myself. It's good to be prepared and have a little first aid kit just in case. I also got a flashlight because I will be in campgrounds for 5 days. If I need to like go to the bathroom in the middle of the night or anything like that, it's a little kind of like a glow stick and then a big flashlight. Okay, so now let's go with the clothes that I'm bringing. Pajamas and bras. I am just taking some sports bras, and then I usually wear like a big t-shirt or a tank top and then some biker shorts to sleep. And then for my other undergarments, I pack 10 underwears so it can last me like more than a week before I have to do laundry, and 8 to 10 pair of socks. Because yeah, you can also just reuse them. For my shirts, I usually do the same thing. I do either 10 to 12 shirts, just because you always want to guesstimate, right? How long until I have to do laundry? You definitely don't want to pack 30 shirts for a full month. So I am expecting to do laundry along the way. And then I usually pack my fancy shirts on a separate bag, just because I don't want to like grabbing anything and then just being like, I'm just gonna use this once or whatever. So I have 2 long sleeve and 1 fancy shirt for any like fancy dinners or going out. I also packed my swimsuits for my Perth trip. And I might be using it during my Asia trips. Maybe there's like a hotel pool or a hot tub. I have 2 tops, a full swimsuit, and a surf shirt in case, I don't know, I get to surf. I also packed a separate bag for a specific country. This is for my Japan, China, and Korea trip. I know I'm not gonna use it for my Perth trip or Singapore, so that's why I have it in a separate cube. It's winter stuff, like a hat. I got a Christmas shirt to wear during Christmas, so things like that. And I also have a full bag of Christmas gifts for my family. So of course, I'm not gonna use this until a specific date. And I have a big cube for my pants. I usually reuse shirts more than pants. I recommend varying, of course, depending on the season. Definitely check the weather during the dates that you're going because you never know. Since I'm going to both summer and winter, there's a variety of both. I usually always pack leggings because I love wearing leggings on airplanes. And since it's gonna be several hours, they're so comfortable, they're so nice. And of course, like tennis shoes, never wear sandals on a plane. Just have like a few of everything, which is kind of nice. I recommend either 1 or 2 jeans because jeans can be reused and they're easy for fun, casual days. When it comes to shoes, I have 3 shoes that I'm taking. My flip-flops. These also could be used for a bathroom break or the beach. And my sneakers, which I'll be wearing the whole trip. I'm not packing them since I'm gonna be wearing them on the plane. I was debating if I should bring another pair of tennis shoes, either for hikes or long walks, but I actually don't want to pack too much, so this is easy for like every day. Also something I highly, highly, highly recommend, especially if you want to travel lightly, fast, backpacking. What's it called? Okay. I forgot the name, but it's micro something towels, microfiber. I believe it's a microfiber towel. But oh my gosh, every time I travel, I always carry this. Even though you have like a big luggage, it's so nice to just have like a towel that you can use every day in case there's a hotel that doesn't have any, or in case you're in the middle of the road and you need a quick towel. And it dries so fast. So this is gonna be so essential for my caravan trip. Once I'm in Japan and hotels, of course there's gonna be towels, so I might not use it that much, but it's nice to have this just in case. I also got this. I am still debating, but I think I am gonna bring it. This is for my Perth trip. Once I have my flight to Singapore, I think I'm gonna just give it away or donate it because yeah, I don't wanna pack this for my full trip. I'm not gonna use it. So this is just a picnic blanket. I wanna use this for my caravan in case I don't get one. And yeah, just to like tan or like sit outside on the beach, maybe have some dinner in the van or outside my van. So it's gonna be so cute. I'm gonna bring it. I also packed my drone and my 360 stick, and we'll talk more about my camera gear in my carry-on bag. I don't want to put my big camera gear in my small carry-on because it's going to take a lot of space. For now, I'm going to put it here. And this is also for my Japan trip. I probably won't use this for my Perth trip. This is a big coat. Since it's gonna be winter in Japan and it's gonna be cold, I want to take really cute pictures with a lovely coat. It is a bit heavy, but I'm willing to take the big weight, and it's gonna be cute during Christmas. Probably don't recommend it, but if you wanna take nice pictures, just either buy there or just pack it. Okay, so that's my checked luggage. Let's go to my carry-on. Okay, so now we're doing my carry-on. I will be taking this up in the plane. It's usually 7 to 10 kilograms. Of course, this is just mainly the essential things. I also have my most important things in this little kangaroo pack. It's nice to just be able to have the most important stuff right here. And if they need like the passport or something like that, you can just grab it real quick and you don't have to take this out, like put it on the ground, grab the passport. It's also kind of nice having this if you want to do like a quick hike or anything like that. I usually switch on stuff like my water bottle. For my kangaroo pack, I pack my wallet, my passport, I do have 2 passports, so it's nice to buy a little like sleeve thing. I highly recommend it for anyone to have everything important. Your visa stuff, papers, social security number, anything like that. I also, something that I love to do as a souvenir, every time I travel, I always carry 20 pesos from my home country in Mexico. This is equivalent to a $1. Like if I meet someone from another country or someone important, I like to give them a souvenir from back home. I usually do this or Mexican candy. I also pack my AirPods, of course, for the plane, some gum, antibacterial, chapstick, my phone, of course, Apple Watch, which I will be probably wearing on my wrist, and some stickers. Same with like the 20 pesos. I love to have some cute stickers because there's always like a place to like put them. You know, I've always like traveled with them. Okay, let's go with the big bag now. Of course, starting with the water bottle, something that you should know, and I've said it before in my videos, do not, I repeat, do not have liquid in your water before your flight. I always forget, and they either throw away my water bottle or they make me go out of the line. I always forget because I'm always prepared and I like to have water. They dump it away for security purposes. So once you pass through security, you can buy a water bottle. For my front pockets, I have some sunglasses, regular blue screen glasses, pens. I also carry wired headphones just in case, because there are some planes that don't give you headphones. And then sometimes you want to see a movie in the plane or anything like that. It's nice to have your own. And you never know if I don't charge my AirPods. And of course, some pills. So my main pills that I usually carry, and of course it depends on you, your body, but the ones that I mostly use during my trips: Advil, always, melatonin for long trips on flights. This is highly essential. I've been switching to magnesium lately, but melatonin is nice if you really need to have a quick sleep. Dayquil for a cold or a cough or your throat starts to itch. It's nice to have Dayquil and NyQuil. And of course, constipation pills. Yes, they're helpful. That's all I'm gonna say. I have my chargers here, my main chargers, which is my phone, my laptop, some pouches. I carry Celsius powders for my water. I carry a vitamin C for immunity, and my favorite, electrolytes. I love electrolytes. I actually prefer the pills. These are my favorite in Australia. They come in a little tab, so they're pretty nice to just pop one in the water and good to go. And they taste really good, so it's nice to be hydrated. I also carry this always. This is an international charging kit. It can let you do Japan, Australia, New Zealand, South America, so it's super essential for anything. And you can also buy these at the airport. It's just sometimes they're very expensive, so be aware of that. 2 portable chargers. One is pretty straightforward for everyday use that I can just put on my kangaroo pack, and the other one is a solar charger. I've used this once and I highly recommend it. I might use this for my caravan trip in case I'm in the middle of nowhere and I don't have a charger and I need to charge my camera or phone. This is super important. And another international portable charger. So yeah, I highly recommend looking up the country's portable thing before you go. I believe this is Japan or China. It's nice to know that you have it just in case. You don't have to buy it after. And that's everything from the front. So let's open it up. I love to carry a tote bag because this is nice for everyday use. If I'm walking around the city, I love to just put my camera stuff. If I'm buying something, souvenirs, it's nice to have a bigger bag. So I'm bringing 2 bags for my camera stuff. One big bag that carries my cameras, and then another big bag that carries my charging cable stuff. But if you also want to film and record stuff, these are my essential stuff that I will be bringing. My iPhone, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm bringing my drone, which I am packing in my big luggage. And this is the DJI Neo, which I highly recommend if you are new with drones like me. I'm also packing my 360 camera, which I haven't used before. This is a new one, and I'm excited to finally use it. 2 small GoPros. I believe this is the older versions, the Hero Session.
a little small portable iPhone tripod that I've used before, and I love this. Fits in my tote bag. I'm also packing DJI wireless microphones. These are so nice and so essential. I've been using them daily. I actually have one right now. Hello, hello. You can use these in your Osmo Pocket 3 or your iPhone. I bought them this year and literally no complaints so far. I also have a little small pouch with a lot of SD cards in case I need to switch. And last but not least, a 2 TB hard drive, which I will be putting all my videos in here and editing as I go. So for my charging bag, I have a big charging kit that has different like USB ports. I've used this before and it's so nice, especially the long cable. A waterproof iPhone case that I've used before too, actually. I used it for the elephants in Thailand and in the Philippines when we were island hopping. Highly recommend if you want to use your phone. I have a portable travel size charging kit for my Apple Watch, my AirPods, my iPhone, just a few different connections for SD cards to laptop, different accessories for your GoPro, like this one for a car that I'm thinking of using for the van. 3 of the sticky things for GoPros in case I need to use them really quick. For helmets, these are so essential. I use these for when I went skiing in Mount Buller in Australia. I also use this for surfboards when I'm surfing, so it's super nice as well. This is for the DJI Osmo Pocket. This is a magnet, so if I'm just traveling around and I just want to stick it real quick, I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to use it. So like I said, it does get messy, but if it's organized, it's less chaotic, which is good. I'm also bringing 2 books. People have told me that I should switch to Kindle. I don't want to. If you're wanting to pack light, I highly recommend a Kindle. I'm just anti-Kindle. Maybe I'll switch, but not right now. I just have the 7-Year Slip, which I've been meaning to read. This one, I'm almost done with it, but I want to take it with me and then I'll just give it away on my trip. This is a Hiroshima book, and since I will be going to Hiroshima, I want to learn more about it. And this book is so sad. Don't want to finish it, but it's so nice. I also am traveling with a little handy dandy notebook, travel notebook, in case I want to write something. I also have my itinerary here, written some stuff on things to do, so it's really nice and essential to have this. I also have my laptop with me in here for editing. I usually over prepare myself, depending if I'm backpacking or not. I always carry a folder with printed confirmation of everywhere where I'm staying, my itinerary, maps, anything like that. It is so important. Yes, you might not use them. Yes, they might not ask you for it, but if they do, you will be prepared and you'll have it right here. So of course, this is not my full printing stuff. This is only for Perth, believe it or not. But once I'm in Perth, I will be heading to a place to just print out for my next country. Once I'm done with my Perth trip, I can just throw them away or recycle them. Yeah, that's my carry-on. Thank you all for watching. And also, if you guys have any suggestions, if you've been to these countries before, have anything that you want to recommend, please let me know because I would love to hear suggestions. I will be documenting everything through this channel, so make sure that you subscribe. And also you can follow me on Instagram as I will be documenting everything through there as well. But yeah, we have to get going. I'm not kidding. Uber's right here. Okay, let's go. I'll see you in the next video.